Right, we're back after a small electrical shortcut. No,
Circuit.
circuit break. Yeah, we everything.
We're down here in the cellar at Dragon's Lair,
Yeah,
and
everything.
we're not the only people here today. So
No.
a lot of new technology inserted into the circuit breakers to be able to run this stream has costs
Yes.
some difficulties, but
And
here we are.
Fortunately, now we also have a blocking device for the light above Andre that fell down and is now flickering on top of his card. It doesn't look great, but we'll fix that to the next game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're also missing the life counters, which is unfortunate. So we probably need to do some restarts here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can
Yes.
fix that live.
We should be able to fix that live.
But while you were gone, you haven't missed a whole lot. I think they're both still on 25 plus HP at this point.
Yeah.
And it's Niklas' turn, and he has played the Swarming Gloom Veil into the Snatch, and Andre has been blocking the Swarming Gloom with 1, so has taken 3.
Yep.
And now contemplating whether to not deal with the Snatch or not.
Yeah. We need someone in the other room to fix the... I think we have to live without the life counters for this one.
Yeah.
Until we can restart that. So, let's see, can we hide that? Make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. Sorry about that. We'll have to try to do without. Because we don't want to go and fiddle with the iPad that they are using to track their life in mid-game.
And not disturb the game.
No, exactly.
Essentially. Yeah. Okay, so we're blocking with Dark Knight Skullcap. It hasn't blocked before. Possibly Andre has less life than Niklas, and it's gonna...
Oh my... Niklas is pressing. Oh,
literally.
Yeah. Wow.
He's also gonna pop the Snapdragons. It's gonna draw a card from the Snatch.
Uh-huh.
And the question is what that is. If it's a blue card, we can just come in with the Grasp, Crater Rune Chant, and come in with the 1, 2, and 2.
Yep.
With the Rosetta. He's actually pitching. Ooh, he's pitching! Interesting. I don't see what the other card is that is pitch, but it must be...
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Command & Conquer cost 2, never mind. I was thinking Command & Conquer cost 3, I didn't get the math right. So
okay,
time to
yeah.
push in the husk.
Yep.
Essentially. So he's going to keep his arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
And the Grasps have now blocked for 2 times.
Yeah. I wonder if you just keep on commentating here, I'll see if we can move the iPad in so we can see it.
Ooh, that's hacks.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're going to banish the Art of War. That is not good. We also banish the Shadow Puppetry. We don't hit anything! That's a shame for Andre. He really needed that push. To come back with something at least. It's a very unfortunate circumstance, and here let's see if we can get some life counters on the table. But yeah, very, very tough situation here for Andre, who now can only rely on his hand to be able to do some damage, and he already blocked a couple of them, so 3-card hand, not ideal.
Yeah, they're not on 2 and 5 life. I'm going to do some studio hacking here.
We're doing it live. So we're going to come in with a belittle, and probably going to reveal the Swarming Gloom Veil, so we're going to find a minnow. It's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing.
So 25-28 is what we're at right now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the color is on that Minovism, but I would believe it's a red, since we have plenty of pitch for the cards that we have. He missed all of his banishes.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Art of War being one of them.
Ooh.
That's not what you want to see. That's a shame.
Definitely not. The biggest chain turns usually are the ones that you have double art. Yeah.
So Belittle is coming in for 3. Go again. And then we know we have the Minovism and Swarming Gloom Veil in hand. And a mystery card.
Yeah, and for next round we're gonna make sure that we get that flickering light away from everything.
And hopefully not break a circuit while we do it. It's a very delicate power circumstance here.
Yep.
Yes, we're going to go into the red Minovism. I believe Niklas took all of that damage. All the three, though.
Yep.
We're gonna
Oh my
shackle.
god, the glare in that chain.
At least we know it's a chain, so... Could be worse. That Rosetta looks mean.
And the aggressive blinking on top of it.
But this is an interesting sequence, right? Because he decided to play the Minovism into chain, into Rosetta, which means that the Minovism is not active because it's not going to be activated on weapons, so it's going to still linger around for whatever attack is going to come after this Rosetta. But that's going to give the Rosetta go again.
Yeah. Because the Soul Shackle is any Rune Blade attack.
Yeah. Question is if it's last card in hand,
Okay,
it's an attack or not.
Yeah, so here comes a Gloom Veil that's going to have go again because of the Soul Shackle. So that might be why Andre needed to make the Soul Shackle first.
Indeed. And Niklas is
taking the damage, 16.
solidly taking the damage.
Yep.
And it's going to be an Arsenal pass.
Yeah.
And Andre is going to take one because of the Carrion Husk in the...
Yep.
In the banish. Eventually. Eventually.
Niklas took a damage.
I'm confused.
I'm very
Did they forget?
No. No?
They forgot, didn't they?
Did they?
I believe so. So we discussed this pre-stream if we discover something, if we should interfere or not.
Yeah. I mean, you're the judge. Literally.
I'm going for interfere.
Yes. Yes, we're just gonna, since we only have one judge here and the feature table is not in the same room as the rest of the tournament, then we've said that we're gonna double check things if we see it's an error. And indeed, we did miss a Blood Up trigger. But our extra judge eyes of Erika fixed that, no problem.
Fixed it.
Very nice.
So what did I miss?
Not much.
Sonata.
There's a Sonata. We have paid one for the Sonata.
Have we showed? The 4 cards?
I didn't pay attention. Apparently, yes. Okay, Bramble. Fused. With a Mount Heroic.
Oh, yeah, it does have a Mount Heroic.
There was a Mount Heroic.
There was a Mount Heroic.
Yeah.
But it had to pitch the Force of Nature. That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, and the blue Earthlord Surge on that Rabble is not nice.
No.
But +3 from the Bramble Sparks is going to come in for 5.
Yeah. Which Andre just takes one off.
Are you sure the Bramble Spark got fused?
But otherwise...
But even though we should have taken 2.
Yeah. It got fused. But oh, I think it took... they might have forgotten the Sonata damage. That might have been an Arcane from the Sonata that they didn't take.
Because they did hit on the Sonata.
I didn't see, because you came into back
okay,
to the...
I'm gonna trust the players at this point.
Yeah.
Since it's both of their obligatory to maintain game state. So.
No, but I think Andre, exactly, he forgot to take the damage from the Sonata, or he took the damage from Bramble Spark now. Yeah.
Right.
That's what happened, and then he's blocking, yeah. So it's all good.
All good in the hood.
And
now 2 for 2.
Stick.
The pinne.
Yeah, if you're wondering what we're talking about if you don't speak Swedish, then check up the Swedish to English translation of stick. Yeah.
The Chanel Montero goes into Arsenal.
Yep.
And we're gonna pass.
And now Andre knows that we're gonna have a mountain. We're gonna go to the mountain. Gonna do a lot of damage.
And let's see if we can get a good shackle this time.
It's
not starting well. It's gotten on hold, right?
Hit. Oh my.
Yeah, Andre is not having a day today.
No.
But 1 hit is better than nothing.
Yep.
But hitting nothing on that 3 shackle turn is suboptimal.
Yeah.
And now only 1. We do have an Arsenal card. And starting off with a Shadow Puppetry, that's going to give go again and +1 to the next attack. And also, if it hits, you can look at the top card and choose to banish it if you want to. So that could be a nice card draw.
It's a really good one.
So we can bring it up on stream for you guys to see.
Do you think everything works still?
Nope. Aww.
We cannot.
Did it forget to save the...
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
Let's add it to the list of fixed things.
Yeah, some of the things has a tendency to
Break.
disappear when everything like electricity disappears. Can do this. Boom.
So Shadow Puppetry into the Unhallowed Rites, gonna go in for 5. And with the Embodiment of Earth, blocking with 2 non-attack cards is a block for 6.
Yeah.
And we have a chain activation coming around.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a Rosetta for 2 and 2. And now it works.
Now I think it should be working. Yeah, there we go.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's nice that we have to be our own technicians in this.
You do what you gotta do. All right, they updated the pad as well.
Yeah.
I think they forgot to take the 2 and 2 Rosetta from last turn. And popping up with a Swarming Gloomwind, it's gonna come in for 3, go again.
Yep. Yeah, the banishes is not doing Andre any favors
But
right
I mean,
now.
Andre is still looking good in terms of damage. We have Niklas down on 8 now.
Yeah.
And we have more cards coming, so
Yep.
it's going to be a Riftbind. And Riftbind gets +1 for each non-attack action card played. And we played 1 Shadow Puppetry, so it's going to come in for 4.
Yep.
And Niklas is just going to commit the Husk. That's going to block the 2 and take another 2.
Yeah. And not the husk, but the...
Or take 1.
The
Did it
helm.
only come in for 3? Oh no, it didn't come from banished, so
Yeah.
it doesn't get the
Yeah,
bonus
exactly.
effect. That's right. That is right. So that's going to be the end of Andre's turn. Now question is, does Niklas have enough power to punish Shane for the bad chuckles? We do have the Shanna Mount Heroic coming along.
Yep. All attacks gonna have +3 this turn, or attack action cards. This is what Briar does. And like 15 life is nothing for a heroic turn.
I mean, each damage is going to come in for at least 7, so I mean...
Yep.
Or 6 with the Overload. And we're going to start off with the Lightning Surge from hand, so it doesn't have go again. But and we don't have the Snapdragons either, so it's just going to be a 7.
Okay.
That's not a lot, unfortunately. But Shanna Mount Heroic is going to stick around for another turn because of the Earth card in pitch zone. But question is, can we stay alive for another turn? It's going to be a 5 shackle turn coming up next for Andre. And with the luck we had so far, it should probably start coming about.
Yeah. And I think that's what Andre is contemplating right now, right? He's like, do I have enough power? Is it going to be enough killing power to us?
How much do I want to bet on this side? Because that's basically what Shane does, right? You look at your hand and you're like, how much do I want to bet?
Yeah, but we're
the shackles are good.
We're starting to get into the territory where Andre knows which cards are going to come up.
More or less. So he's going to comfortably take the 7 and go down to 8. The Shanna Mount Heroic is going to stick.
Yep.
And we have a 4-card happy Shane player over here.
Yeah. Also love the fact that we ask them to use the dice and they do that on attacks, but nothing else. So
close enough.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see the 1.
We can.
All right, first one.
Hit.
Hit. No hit. Hit. And last one.
No hit.
No hit. But still 3.
Yeah.
3 for 5, that's good.
And one of them being the 2 arcane damage, right?
The Vexing Malice.
Instant.
Oh, yeah, the invert.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that Niklas has some non-attack actions in his discard pile.
Definitely. So the invert existence can be quite nasty, especially when you don't have any Arcane Barrier except for the
Yeah,
Skull Cap.
that is active though.
It is.
Yeah.
But this is a lot of damage that Andrea is presenting just by showing what he has in Banish right now,
Yeah.
so I would be scared. Not sitting on the Briar side of things.
Yeah, I mean right now it's 4 arcane, right? He just needs to sequence his cards right, and the Rosetta and the invert is just 4.
Yeah, I mean, Niklas has to block with his whole hand in order to survive this,
Yeah.
so...
Oh, especially
And the Minovism catch up. So he already dropped 1 blue into the Banished.
Yeah.
So he's just double checking that he actually has any Minovisms left to actually catch.
He showed yeah, exactly, a bounding.
The
down
bounding
there.
Demigod, yeah. It's unfortunate we can't see the color of it, but I think it's a red one.
I would guess it's a red one. Yeah, it looks like a red one. Yeah, it's a red one.
Great. Lair is doing us. Serving us good.
It's a disco chain right now. I had the light set up so nice for this too.
Aww, we put so much effort.
And then the gaffer taped cardboard thing fell down.
So essentially we have lights in the roof that we can't turn off. So as a make-up solution, we put some cardboard across it. But
I mean, we can turn it off because it turns itself off once in a while. And that's when electricity goes everywhere.
All right, so we're starting with a belittle. We're coming in for 3.
Yep.
And 3 is not a lot, but if you're only sitting at 7 HP and you see potential, 8, 9, 10 damage presented on the board, even more with the Minovism and the Bounding Demogorgon. I mean, this is nasty. We also have the Spellbound Creepers available, so we can...
Yeah, this is...
We could Spellbound Creepers in the Minovism for an extra go again and just hammer at it. Question is how much available go against we have here from Andre's side.
Yeah.
But Belittle is sorting himself out with his own go again.
Yep.
And of course, Invert Existence is an instant that we can just finish things up with, if need be.
Yeah. When do you think we get our first dwarf hero in this game?
Dwarf hero?
Yes, the Belittle has a dwarf on it, right, in the art. Yeah.
True. Maybe soon.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of different, like, it's mostly humans so far.
Yeah, I'm not too polished up with the lore, so I'm not sure where they are from.
Yeah. So
we're gonna go a lead with charge into Minovism. Gonna shackle with chain. So
yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna get another action point from the lead of charge.
Yep.
And Unhollow Rights is gonna have to go again from chain.
Yep.
So plus Minovisms, this is a 7 go again, plus an extra action point. So basically 2 action points that Andre is displaying with a 2 on his hero here.
Yep. And this is without popping creepers.
Yes. Yeah. But now we don't have any non-attack action card left in hand, so we can't pop the creepers.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Or fortunate for Briar, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Niklas is doing some advanced math to see how much block can he get away with and still have something to come back with. Because he's going to take at least 1 from Husk. But it's going to come in with at least 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And he could probably play out the Invert Existence from the Mon-Man and he has left. Either that or the Rosetta, or use the card he has left to pitch for more.
Yeah.
Depending.
Yeah, and this is the shell game, right? You don't know. Is there more? Is there a blue pitch in Andre's hand?
Exactly.
Is
no, he showed it. It's a Demogorg.
Oh, okay.
He showed it for the Belittle, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
We know it's a...
So it's a red.
It's a color
yeah.
Demogorg. I think... I don't see the color on the Banish Zone, but... Okay, so we're going to block with the Tome of Harvest. It's going to block for 4. And grasp for another 1. So that's 5 in total.
Yeah.
So... Are we doing damage calculation or not? Is the question. He should have taken 2, right? If my math is correct.
5. No, he blocks for 4. 5.
I mean, Minovism plus Unholy Rights should be 7, right?
No, it's 6, right? Because it comes... or did it come from...
It come from Banish.
Oh, yeah, then... He has a 4 on it, so it should be... Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, wait, is Minovism... Can we bring up Minovism?
Yeah, for sure.
Because it says the card needs to have a certain pitch, right, for it to be activated.
It needs to have...
2 ends.
yes.
Right. 3 or less base damage. Now, no.
Yeah.
Now we're in the game.
Yeah, because exactly, it's a 4.
So it's basically threatening coming in. No, it was activated on the bounding. So it was a blue bounding coming in for 2, then plus 3 from the minnow. Now we're okay. So finishing up with the Rosetta for 2 plus 2. He doesn't have go again, but he's threatening that with invert existence.
Yeah.
And he's gonna play it. He's just double checking that it's not goofing himself out here now. So invert existence, you play it as an instant, you pay 1, and you can banish a attack and non-attack action card from your opponent's graveyard, and if you do, it deals 2 arcane.
Yep.
So that's what you're gonna do, because
as
we know, Briar is all in for that. So Niklas is gonna sit on 1 HP.
Yeah.
We're alive.
Yeah.
Question is,
we
have 1 card in hand.
Okay. It's not gonna be enough to keep the mountain around?
No, but it could be 7, which is lethal.
Yeah.
And then we're just hoping, Niklas can just hope for another whiff on the shackle.
Yeah,
it's gonna be scar for scar.
Yeah, so now he's not just trying to take as many resources as possible. The only problem here is that Andre, on his hand, he just drew another invert existence, so he can just answer with this.
Oh no!
Yeah. He's gonna pitch, he's gonna play, and it's gonna be 2 more arcane damage incoming, and
GG.
Niklas has no. Yeah.
The invert existence coming into play.
Yep.
Very interesting.
That's a wrap.
All right, that means... Okay, so both of these players was 4-0 going into this. Basically means that both of these players have secured themselves a top 8 spot, since we're only 20 players here today.
Yep.
But, so we'll probably see these players again soon, as
yes.
Now it's time for top 8.
Yeah, we will take a small break, try to fix a little bit in there, get the life counters up and running again, and then we will be back with the top 8.
Better than ever. See you guys soon.
See ya. 1 second. We're almost there. There we are.
Here we go.
Hello.
Top 8.
Top 8.
First round out of top 8.
Yeah.
We have the players getting ready on the seats. We have, of course, in the top 8, basically the first round is basically the top players versus the lower end players.
Yep.
And this time around we have another familiar face from the roundups. We have Albert playing Briar again.
Nice.
And he managed to cut himself into top 8 with a 3-2 score in the end, so happy for him. And he is up against Armin, who is going to play Old School Bravo.
Old School Bravo.
Old School Bravo.
Armin is an old school. Interesting. Okay.
According to my notes, at least.
Yeah.
We'll see if that holds true when we get to the tables.
Yeah. Do we want to jump in?
Well, let's do it.
See what's going on. Let's see. We want to do this. Oh, no, not that. This.
Wrong.
So, and we are just gonna do that. And I think we're ready.
There we go.
Yeah.
It is the OG Bravo.
It is OG Bravo. That's really cool. And we managed to fix the flickering crazy light.
Amazing.
Yes.
It's never easy, right?
No.
So he's just casually displaying his tectonic plating there on the top of his stack. Asserting dominance against the Fjandal.
I mean, asserting dominance is what classic Bravo does.
Right. It's nothing new here.
No.
So I believe we're going to have the other people playing the top 8 at the same time. So it's going to be the semi-finals, quarter-finals. No, quarter, semis, and then finals.
Quarter, semis, and then final.
Right.
It's a good thing you said that, because I see.
Ta-da!
There we were. Yeah, I think that if there's one learning that we've been talking about today for this stream, is that we should probably have a technician that
keeping track of these things.
Yeah, and handles all the buttons and stuff for us.
Yep.
We can also do this.
Yay! It's great that we have Briar on the left-hand side all the time, so
saves work.
Exactly. So Armin, he's all the way from Gothenburg today.
Yep.
And fun thing about Armin is that he is already sitting on a Pro Tour invite because he was supposed to go to United States, but for visa reasons he wasn't able to go. So he got a good deal with LSS, saying that he could use his Pro Tour invite for France instead. Yep.
Yeah, I think that the thing that really hammered that story home was that when everything was done here in the Nordic, all the ProQuests were done, Armin still didn't have a invite.
Right.
So he went to France and he played a ProQuest in France.
Didn't he go to Netherlands first?
I think
or Belgium or something like that. And then
no, I think that was the day before.
Yeah, exactly.
So he was there, and then he was in Finland playing with me and Niklas, and then he went to France the weekend after, and there he won.
Exactly.
So. Yeah,
he's a globetrotter, for sure.
Yeah, but the good people at LSS, they were like, yeah, we'll fix this. It's gonna be fine.
I mean, it's unfortunate we can't travel. And there's nothing you can do, right? So it was really fortunate for him that he could provide that. But with that said, winning, if he would go on to win this tournament, I think that would end up being the second turn-up player who would get the Pro Tour invite. Yeah. Since he already has one. Yep. Since that's sort of the rules.
Yeah. I think that Tobias, that we saw earlier, also sits on an invite already through Pro Points.
Yes.
So, but he doesn't need to redeem that for this.
So if he wins, he will get that Pro Tour invite as well. So he can save that PTI for later.
Exactly.
Event.
Yeah. Or if he wants to invite a friend, because you can gift them.
So we see a double null room, we see the fist bump, and we are a go to the quarterfinals.
Yes.
We see double null rune here on Armin's side of the table. So Armin is Bravo playing on the bottom, and we have Albert playing on the top.
Yep.
And standard classic Briar shenanigans. We have the Tunic Snapdragons. Not really standard. We saw Niklas the other turn coming in with the
weave. Yeah.
Weave. But considering that playing against Bravo can go on a bit longer because he can block out and fatigue you, probably Tunic is the wiser choice here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the weave is great, but it's like if you play more than 6 turns, then...
Yeah, against Shane you're probably dead by turn 3 or something like that.
And it's also the fact that you can block with the other weave, and then it
Yeah.
stays, and you can use its ability whenever you want.
Exactly.
If you block with the Fiendal Spring Tuning, it's gone.
So we're coming in with the... Oh, what's that called?
It's that card.
It's that card.
Yeah,
That lets him search for other cards.
yeah. Imposing.
It was such a long time ago. I
Imposing Visage.
saw. Thank you.
Yeah,
Going in for a showtime.
yeah.
And showtime can go fetch even more cards. So it's a nice sequencing here. He's contemplating which attack to go for. He's feeling the pulverize.
Yep.
Not really confident.
Yeah, this is a crazy turn 1 play.
Indeed.
You go from searching for Showtime into searching into Crippling Crash. Oh my god.
Well, if that's what, if that is the hand the god dealt you, then
Yeah, you use it.
that is how you play.
Yeah, but it's a smart play. And the thing with Imposing Visage is that it still costs 3, it's 3x. So you can use it for Anathos, you can use it for Titan's Fist. It's just a solid card. It blocks for 3.
Yep. So we're just going to create a Seismic Search token, and Showtime is going to stay around until start of next turn, and
Yeah.
then Arsenal pass.
Yeah.
I really like the art on Armin's sleeves here.
Yeah.
Looking very sleek. All right, so we have a fused Bramble Spark.
Yep.
So +3 on next attack. It's going to be Exude. 7.
Yeah.
So again, not going to be able to play any defense reactions. I don't think I see any defense reaction in hand. There can be a Sink Below on the far left there for Armin,
Yeah.
which he cannot play on the Exude. Unless he blocks with something that has more attack, which would be the Spinal Crush, but I don't think he want to block with that one. And Armin is just double checking what it says here.
Yeah. No, it's a good card against Starvo. Not Starvo, Bravo. Then again, what Bravo has going for him is that there is a lot of powerful attacks.
Definitely.
So, like, oh, you need to have more than 8. That's not going to be a problem if you have a red crush.
So Armin is contemplating how much you want to block here. He's contemplating blocking with the Spinal Crush, because that's what he needs to do in order to get the... So he's going to take the 1 Arcane at least from Rebel Spock.
Yep.
Question is if they forgot to update the life counter, or
The
we
life
lost contact.
No, the life counter should be on.
Mm?
I'm wondering if no one told them to use the life counter.
Gotcha.
I can go and check.
Do it. To make sure that we have some accountability, because otherwise casting will be very difficult. So he's going to go ahead and block with the Spinal Crush here, which is going to enable him to play the Sink Below, and he's going to be able to go Sink. And that looks to be the end of turn. You're going to Arsenal and put it back into the stack.
We seem to have lost contact with the life counter.
Oh no! Let's check if we can fix that real quick. Meanwhile, Seismic Surge and Showtime is popping.
Interesting. Where is it?
Ah,
Okay. We lost contact with the life tracker for sure.
should we move the life tracker into screen so we can...
Yes, we should do that. I don't want to disturb the match too much.
No. So while we go ahead and fix that, we see a Crippling Crush on the table. It's going to come in for 11. With Bravo activated, it's going to be 11 dominated here. And Albert is just going to solidly take it, which means that he's going to lose 2 of his cards, I believe. Onto the discard pile we go. So the second card, did it be banished? Or not banished? Discarded? It's 2 non-attacks. Might not be ideal for Albert here, but...
Let's see, where are we there?
Let's just fix the frame a bit so we can see some life. It's alright.
Yeah, we'll have to live with that.
It's the best we can do. So you saw Albert take the Crippling Crush and discard 2 cards, and now he's going to come in with the Enlightened Strike for 7. No go again. But that can be easily fixed with Snapdragons. Question if it's worth it, whatever question is has in Arsenal.
Yeah, and I mean, Armin is pretty good at preserving his life total here. You need to pressure more.
I mean, a 7 comeback from a full take and Crippling Crush is quite good.
Yeah, for sure. It's probably one of the best ones you can do. E-Strike does E-Strike things.
We do have an unmovable in hand.
Yeah.
Inside.
I mean, this might be a pretty... Exactly. No, we're...
Oh, it's a blue one. Interesting.
Okay.
So we're blocking with the Macho Grande and the Disable and the Shield.
Yep.
It's going to be a full block. And Albert is going to call it there and pass it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Armin, he have a Seismic Surge he's not going to be able to do much with.
Yeah.
And probably Arsenal and pass it. Yep.
The sigil.
Interesting. And a Pulverize.
Yeah.
Ooh, starting off with a Sonata. No extra pitch, so it's going to come in for 3. Oh, there's the Channel Mountain Rogue.
That's going to be shuffled back into the... Oh, there is the Channel Mountain Rogue. Yeah, so the story behind that channel is during the PT when they were playing, because Albert played in the Pro Tour, he got knocked out day 1. And he was a little bit tilty. And they were like, oh, both him and Niklas were playing Briar, and they were discussing, like, is Briar the right call going into the calling? Is Briar good enough? And they were kind of down about it. Then they played in the calling and didn't go, like, super well day 1. So they were like, oh, no, Briar, the worst, blah, blah, blah. So I went and I stood in line to talk to James White.
Yeah.
And while getting some of my cards signed, I also got a Mount Heroic for Albert. And I asked James, I told him the story, and I'm like... Do you think you can write some encouraging words on this? So he stood there for like 2 minutes thinking really, really hard on what to write on that Mount Heroic. And then he's like, he hides it and he writes on it. And then it says, don't give up and one day you will reach the top.
Aww.
And then James White looks at me and he goes, do you get it? The top of the mountain? And I'm like, yeah, I did get that.
Definitely.
Thank you for that dad joke. But
so we're going to come in and block with the Pulverize and Shield again.
Yep.
And a Ravenous Rabble here now for 2. Unfortunate. Probably found a blue there on the top. Not the best comeback here for Albert's sake. But we're not done. It's a Revel. Oh, God.
Yep.
So if he's going to come in with Rosetta now, that's actually going to set him up with an embodiment of lightning until next turn, because it will not pop on the Rosetta. But he has 2 cards left in hand, though, so...
Yeah, but 1... Oh. All right.
Interesting. We have 4 arcane, or 4 rune shunts popping 4 different arcane sources, and then 4 physical from the Exude.
Yeah, and like I think that when Armin is down to 2 cards, this is the right thing to do, right? You need to press on damage. If you keep that Exude for later, sure, you might be able to get like a big mountain turn, But the mountain is not in play. You don't know if this is going to happen, so it might just be a dead card in your arsenal for a while.
For sure. So he's going to decide to pitch away the arcane.
Yep.
Or 3 of them at least.
Yeah.
Take 1. Probably defending with the shield here for the physical, since he's keeping 1 floating.
Yeah.
As he's going to block for 2 now.
Yep.
As well. Some value block here. I mean, would you rather pitch 1 to block 1 arcane, or would you rather pitch 1 to block 2 physical? I mean,
yeah.
Easy math.
For sure.
And we're going to use the tuner pitch here to come in for a Rosetta for 2 and 2.
Yeah. All right. Discussing life totals a bit.
Yeah. He took 2. He should have taken...
All right.
Okay. Oh yeah, he took the 2 physical from
exactly.
Exude and then... Okay.
Yep.
I'm with you. So, equal life total.
Yep.
We've been there before. Sorta. Last time we saw Albert, he was down to 5 HP against a 20 life total old school Bravo and completely turned the table on that match.
But this is +3 life. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Yeah, the sigil.
Yeah.
Nice.
But then it's just drawing up again.
That's it, yeah. So on a ball and the table... No. Tear Asunder.
Yep.
Now, Tear Asunder is a nasty card because it basically makes a double pump. And we have the Shannon Heroic turn! And we have the Lightning Surge from Arsenal. It's going to come in for 7 go again since it came from Arsenal.
Yep.
This is a turn Albert has been waiting for.
Yeah, this is when it starts to hurt.
Yeah, all Armin can do here is damage control and try to preserve as much life as possible.
Do we remember what Armin has in Arsenal?
No. I don't think it's in a defense reaction. Because it's been there since last turn. And he didn't use it last turn, so...
Okay.
Following up with a Swarming Gloomveil is going to get the go again from...
Yep.
No, we got the Embodiment of Earth, so it's 4, right? So it's 7.
Yep.
7 go again. 1 card left to play with, nothing floating in terms of pitch. 1 tick on the tunic, so we... I mean, best case scenario for Albert here is that he has another attack to go with it.
Yeah.
Worst case is just pitch for another Rosetta, but it's still like... It's still a decent first channel turn. He's gonna choose to Arsenal though, so probably maybe a non-attack action card.
Yeah, it might be a Lightning Surge. So he wants to,
Surge.
so he wants to
that is also good.
Mix it in.
So
since Armin is sitting on 3 cards right now.
He's gonna come in with the... Oh, that's what
oh
he had
yeah,
in store.
we knew that, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was first turn play.
Right, right.
Hello.
Crippling Crush coming through.
Yeah, I wonder what...
11 dominate.
I wonder what Albert Arsenal, if it wouldn't have been better to just push it. But then again, maybe he was anticipating this.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, he's gonna take it. All 11.
Yeah, which is... It's the right play. It's the right play right now. Take the damage, see what happens, try to build a turn.
Question is how much juice can he keep in his hand from this...
Yeah.
So this is going to go to discard as a Snatch and a Burrowing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It is fine. I mean, it depends on what the rest of the cards in your hand
I mean,
are.
we don't expect Shanamount Heroic to stick around for another turn. That's the dream, but it's not going to always happen.
It was a pipe dream all along.
I mean, there's nothing you can do against a dominated Crippling Crush. So
yeah, no.
It's no point blocking with cards. It's just taking it and hoping that what you get to keep is something decent at least.
Yeah, right.
We do get a Lightning Surge from hand. It's from hand, so it doesn't have go again.
No, but we have the
for
snap.
solid 7 and we have the snaps, exactly.
And with Armin on 20, this is when you want to keep on pushing.
Mm-hmm. But we don't have a lot of juicy attacks in this hand, though.
Nope. Okay, yeah. He's probably gonna, he's gonna sink on top of this. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take the damage.
All right.
So he's blocking 7, but it's gonna come in for
I
10.
think that's enough.
That is all.
Bye bye.
That is all, folks.
Yep.
But this is just the first channel Mounted Rogue, so he still has 2 more left to go.
Yep.
But Armin still has 1 crippling and 2 spinals left in the arsenal. So.
Yeah. Blessing of Deliverance, my favorite card.
Full art, it's beautiful. Not full art, yeah.
Yeah, it's the weird extended
Extended art.
from what am I trying to say?
Welcome to Wraith.
Yeah, but our
Armory.
armory events.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been sitting talking about this game for quite a while now.
But we still have great games to come.
Yes, for
This is
sure.
a very intriguing top 8 we have going here.
Yeah, and quite diverse when it comes to the heroes, right? We have a Dash, we have a Bravo, we have Shane. Yeah, so,
We have a dash,
so it's Shane, Dash,
2 Starvos,
2 Starvos, 1 Briar,
2 Briars.
2
We
Briars,
have both Niklas and
1
Albert
Bravo.
Jens.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, pitching the Tome of Fiendal.
No Reinars.
No Reinars. Out of the 1
Yeah.
that came in today. Didn't have the best of turns after that loss on stream. Starting things off.
Yeah, I'll invite Stefan to Reinar camp later.
Do it.
We'll go out into the forest and scream at animals and figure out the tech.
I heard Levia is good.
It's Bone Basher from now on. Don't play all the trap cards that discard cards.
Did we just find... No. It's another channel Mount Heroic, so we probably found a blue there on the Ravenous Rabble.
Mm-hmm.
And following up with
our
this
tournament
match.
organizer is gonna pull 1 cable out of our system here now. I think it's the right one, but it's a little bit like diffusing a bomb. Blue wire, right wire, red wire, blue wire. But the stream is still up.
We're still good.
Yep.
We have another channel Mount Heroic up.
Oh my
And
god.
the life totals are so equal.
Mm-hmm.
This is so intense.
I like the Heart of Fiendal flex pitch for 1 life.
It's just 1 life.
Yeah.
All right. So we wanted to find... What do we want to find with the Blessing of Deliverance? We want to find
Cost 3 cards or
Right.
greater, yeah. You get 1 life for each. So it's the red one, so you reveal 3 cards. This is basically my ultimate pit fight Oldhim deck. It plays all of these. It just draws cards and gains life. Great seismic searches.
Right, so we gain 2.
Yeah.
Nice. And he has a Cranial Crush in hand and a Tear Asunder.
Yeah.
No...
And
It's another sigil.
It's another sigil.
Another sigil.
Yeah.
Armin is just like, staying alive.
I mean, it's what Bravo does best.
But I mean, I think this is one of the most gnarly matchups for Briar, because Bravo and essentially, like, I mean, Starvo you can essentially rush, because if you meet a Casino Starvo, you just try to high roll them more than they high roll you, and just hope for the best. But for the old school Bravo situation, they typically just they can just block you out and remain their life total, as we can see, on an even footing, even though they don't come in with that many attacks.
Yep, for sure. And I think Bravo is pretty good in the meta if you think that you're gonna go up against a lot of Shane. Because it's really strong into Shane. Oh, here we come.
Force of Nature.
And it's fused, so next attack is gonna get +1.
So this is what we talked about earlier. We haven't seen this yet on stream, but the Force of Nature into the Shannon Mount Heroic. Basically, Force of Nature says that every single card that has more attack than its base attack is have the draw card potential on head. So this could be very detrimental for... And it's coming in with a Command and Conquer on top of it.
Yep.
It's going to come in for 10.
Yep. Yeah, so basically now all attacks that hit is gonna draw a card.
Yeah. Now this is crucial because this means that Armin has to block all out early.
I think Armin wants to keep that card in Arsenal too.
For sure. So we're going in for a full block here, but Albert still has 2 cards in hand. This is scary.
Yeah.
This is super scary.
These might draw, and Armin only has a sigil and it can't block. I mean, it wouldn't have been that much help with a 3 block anyway, because...
So we're bonusing in on the Exude here for 7.
Yeah. And we have the
the card draw
snaps.
effect. And you can't use defense reactions. I don't think he has that one in Arsenal either.
No. You can't even use the sigil right now. It's instants too, right?
Right! Right!
So, yeah.
Oh no! But wait, he could potentially use the sigil before you allow Exude to be on the stack,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So there's still a window of opportunity here for Armin. But I mean, at this case...
It's if he thinks he's gonna die now or not during this turn.
Exactly.
Because it's
but I mean,
the
the
rest
sigil is
of...
not going to help him. I mean,
No.
it's not going to block the damage. It's still going to get the card draw.
Yeah,
no
but
matter how
it's
he
for the
turns
rest of the combat chain on Exude. So if it doesn't...
Right. But I mean, yeah, he's just going to use it before Exude gets on the chain. So,
exactly. Because otherwise, it's like...
Now you're just hoping for a whiff on the card draw that it doesn't get more.
Yep.
More go against, like Ravenous Rabbles or...
But using the snaps here, so now Albert actually needs to draw naturally into go against stuff.
Which is not a lot.
No.
But Overload, for example.
Yeah.
And
we haven't seen any Scarfrest cards, have we?
We have not.
And Albert is lower.
Yes.
So...
For now.
Yes.
Did he take damage, though, from the Exude? He did not.
No.
No. So now he doesn't.
Yep.
But
yeah,
right.
exactly. Thank you.
Question is now, what did he draw? More attacks, it looks like. He's clearing up the combat chain a little. Yes,
there we go.
The scar for a scar. But it doesn't have go again, though.
No, because it took damage, yeah.
Exactly.
But it's still 7.
7 is still good, and a card draw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be an Arsenal pass.
Bye-bye, Mountain.
But still, 10 plus 7 plus 7, math, 24 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty for you.
Was it 2 Earth cards?
It must have been.
It must have been.
The Shannon Mount Heroic is still live.
Yeah. Then,
this is huge.
Yeah, then it's...
And Armin blocked with his whole hand, so he can't do anything. Another Sync.
Yeah.
And 2 Staunchers? 2 Staunch Response and a Blessing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Staunch is not great right now. Depending on how wide this goes, but... There we go. Yeah, sure.
But Sotomar is going to put that back into the stack on the bottom, so we're not going to see it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Unless we get a Sonata and shuffle that deck around. But
yeah, but this might be grind enough to go back to that mountain.
So Captain Skull is going to give us a Embodiment of Lightning.
Oh my god, yeah. No, this is pressure. So we have a +2...
+2/+2, maybe?
Maybe. Or is it a card draw?
Is this a 12 attack
Yeah, it's
and
a card.
Lightning
Yeah,
Strike? No, it's a raw card. Okay.
It's only...
Of course.
It's only 10.
Just a 10.
And card draw.
Nothing too bad. No card draw. No, we don't have Force of Nature.
No, but he drew a card with...
I drew a card with
Lightning.
Enlightened. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But 10 go again, we still have 2 cards in hand. 3 even. Oh god. And it's a Lightning Press.
Yes, it is. It is indeed.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm gonna pitch the Staunch to play
For
the Staunch.
Shield.
No, for Shield. Okay, interesting. Is that it? Are we hoping for something that's going to break the chain so we're going to get more value out of the ramps later? Possibly. I mean, if he has a Revel in hand, it's going to break the chain.
Yeah.
Or an Immobilism.
We should do this so we can actually use this one.
And this hand is hard.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to block the Wizard Staunch.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sink.
Okay.
What? Wait, how much does Staunch block for? 6?
6.
Right. But this blocks for
w-
11 then?
Yeah.
No way!
And this is gonna have go again.
No way! 100%.
Yeah. He almost drew a card. Like the reflex.
Did he put back the lightning press or did he keep it?
We don't know. We don't know.
Oh god, is he dead?
He can block for 3.
Oh god, he has
Oh,
Victor
7.
Scene.
Yeah.
Taking 2. 3.
3. If you have the lightning press, Albert.
Wait, did he give it +2?
No. He
He's
should have
coming
come
in
in.
for 5,
Yeah, he
plus
should have
3
come-
from channel. He
should
gave
have-
it +2.
He gave it +2.
He didn't have Gogan.
No.
Why didn't he give it Gogan? Interesting.
He might have had a blue card and the lightning press, and the lightning press is better in Arsenal because
Yeah,
if
but I
it-
mean, a blue card would have been a Grasp with a Rune Chant and
Oh, yeah, it's very true.
Rosetta. But then -2 on the attack
yeah,
for a 5 extra attack. I mean, it would essentially be 3 more damage.
it could have
Might
been.
not have been
It
worth
could have been another mountain.
Could have been.
Yeah.
He still has 1 more mountain to go. That's
Yep.
true.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, that you don't wanna.
And it
give
might
up.
have been a good idea to get that lightning press into Arsenal because, like, if you draw a Tome of Harvest, you might want to
Right.
draw cards from.
Right, get more gas in there.
Yep.
But it was no Shadow Monterok in there, so
No, but he might have
Should-
sent that to the bottom with the strike.
true. Then we
We
still
don't know.
anticipate an lightning press in the arsenal here. Ooh, a white background.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, some
Burgeoning.
burgeoning.
It's gonna come in for 7.
Yep,
The plus attack from Earth Research.
but 7, that's like nothing for a Guardian.
Peanuts.
Yeah,
But it doesn't have any defense reactions in hand, so it's gonna block with a shield, I believe. No, he took the arcane.
Yeah.
Right. Already forgot about the bright Grim Chance.
that you were so excited about being white bordered. Is that a white bordered showtime though? It is. That he pitched.
Right. Interesting.
Okay, we block with shield. I'm so happy that they're using the right dice for the stream now.
Yeah. They look so good.
We're fully blocking this. It did not have go again. But Albert has such a high life total. If he keeps on pressuring now, then I have a hard time seeing.
Armin come back.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's just 4 damage. Unless you have like a throwaway card that you don't care about.
True. So a solid 4 coming in here.
Yeah.
Question if he's gonna take it if it's very satisfied with his hand. We see a Revel, we see a Bramble.
Revel, Bramble,
Captain's Call.
Captain's
Do
Call.
we have an attack in here? Are we missing an attack? I think it's a 4 non-attack hand. Oh god. Does he have an attack in
That's what I
Arsenal?
call
Pray
doing
to
a
God.
Jimmy when you play Runeblade.
This is not good. He's gonna take the 4 though.
Yeah.
It looks like yes.
Yep.
Okay. But what are you gonna do?
He might have an attack in
He must have.
Arsenal then.
He's gonna pump that to oblivion.
I'm back.
Wow. Bramble Spark, Captain's Call, Lightning.
Oh, we pitch.
No, wait, what?
Okay.
Okay. What?
Oh. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
What is going on?
He's getting the cards away.
Like, I understand that he doesn't have an attack, but
Why didn't he just block? Is he really like? Does Albert think that?
is this greed?
No, but like I'm thinking that he thinks that the one arcane eats a card from Armin's hand, and if it does not, it's
True.
still a damage. It's like
True.
it's
It's a win-win.
everything you can push through right now. But this depends. I like the fact that Albert laughed so loud we actually heard it in here.
So it's not an ideal situation on the Briar side to sit with a full non-attack action card hand, but this is the best you can do with it, I guess.
You saw it here first.
No, it's the lightning press in Arsenal. It must be, but it's not going to be functional on the weapon, as it only attacks. It only works on attacks with 0 cost.
Yeah.
So question is, do we have anything juicy on Armin's side of things to turn the tide?
Who knows?
We're pitching the Rune Shand at least, so that's 1 card from hand.
Yeah.
And we are blocking the 2, it looks like.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yep.
I mean, the alternative here would have been that he played 2 non-attack actions, getting the embodiment of lightning, and then pitch for grasp into... But everything was red there, so...
Okay.
Hello.
That draws you a card. If that's a blue card, you pitch that card and you swing with your hammer, unless you want to have it in Arsenal. Blessing of
I don't think
Deliverance.
so. You're just gonna swing it.
Best Guardian card.
Question is if Albert has gotten a better hand this time around. He's gonna take that 4 again.
Yeah.
Go down to 10.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, let's
now it's
sincerely
gonna be
hope for a
interesting.
better hand for Albert this time.
I'm wondering if Armin is still anticipating the lightning press. We have an unmovable.
Yeah.
It's an unmovable blue. We have a red switch.
And then embolden.
Wow. No. Are we whiffing? We're not.
No.
We found it.
Yeah.
So 1 arcane is going to come through.
Yeah.
He's going to use the unmovable to block it. Interesting. But I mean, the blue unmovable blocks for, what is it?
5.
Right.
Yep. If it's not coming from Arsenal. So it's not a lot of value. Okay.
Shuffle is done. 1 arcane is blocked.
Yep. Armin makes a face when Henrik is going around taking photos.
Smile for the camera. Alright, so what do we follow up with this Sonata?
I mean, he needs to make a aura for that Gloom Veil to have go again.
And we can either play a non-attack action card in order to get the lightning embodiment.
Yeah.
That
Or
is a lot of cards played.
yeah,
Does not have a lot to work with his stack at this time.
we can pitch a card to grasp.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do, but what will he do?
What you gonna do? We do have the tunic up as well.
Yeah. But this game is quite interesting because this is quite the reverse from when he clawed his way back.
I mean, they've been on quite an even footing down to 15 HP, and then Albert took the driver's seat for a bit. Now,
Yeah.
Armin is kind of stabilizing after that non-attack.
Yeah,
whiff.
but Armin has a sigil in hand, and he has potential 3 more life incoming with the blessing.
True.
So this might be the turn that things really need to happen.
Indeed. He has another captain's call in hand.
Oh, but does he have the attacks?
Yeah, the swarming.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
What is that first card in hand? I'm curious. No. He's doing it.
Plus, plus, plus.
Plus, plus, plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
What?
curious if those are blue captain's call, why he wouldn't pitch for grasp
Mhm.
and give swarming +1 and then come in with 1 arcane instead of
Yeah.
doing the +2 on that. It's a bit curious.
That's very true.
I mean, it's still the same amount of damage, but you're presenting it on 2 fronts.
Yep.
But essentially, he can just pitch away that with the pitch is already committed. So
Yeah, it's true.
maybe it's not worth at this point.
Okay.
He pitched for something. Not sure what. There's no arcane here. Oh, he's gonna push the Rams.
Yeah. There's a lot of tapping on that shield. It's like,
Blocks for 1, thank you. But we're coming in for 7. That's lethal at this point.
Yes. Except
and we know
it's not.
what he has in Arsenal, and we know that Sigil is going to save that.
Yeah.
He needs to protect
He
himself.
has another blessing on hand too.
That too. And he probably wants to keep it.
Yeah. But then he needs to.
Oh, this is tough.
No, he's not gonna be able to keep the other blessing.
Full block.
Fully blocked. Yep.
All right. And we're doing lightning press in. Coming in for 10 total now, but we know that the sigil is available, so.
Yeah. So nothing.
But
has
he's going to
changed.
take it though.
Yeah.
So he's going down to 3. And then the stick.
Yeah.
Or the Rosetta Thorn.
Let's take away 1. It's representing 3 at the moment, and.
So close.
Yep.
But I mean, if it was a blockable card, it would just have blocked 2 physical.
Yeah.
He should be down to 2, right?
No.
He took 1 arcane, right? From the
Yeah,
Rosetta.
he was on 4. He took 1 arcane, so then it came in for lethal. So this was exactly what he needed to stay on 3. All right, here we go.
No, he was on 6. He took 3 from the lightning press.
Oh yeah, it's
and then
true.
he must have taken 1 from Rosetta because he only had 1 floating, right?
Yes.
He should be on 2.
Yes. Correct.
No, hello.
No, he gained life from blessing.
Yeah, but he should be. Did he get 2 from blessing? In that case, we're good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yes, he did.
Okay, fate foreseen unmovable.
Yeah, that's not a great hand.
A fuse bramble coming in with the force of nature.
Ooh.
Double fuse in the force of nature and bramble, so it's going to
Yeah.
give him +4 on the next attack. It's going to be a command and conquer for 10. Oh God!
All right.
GG.
These players right now. But this is so nice. They're having fun. They've been.
I'm still flabbergasted by how we just like, nah. I'm gonna call it quits here.
Yeah, but he didn't have enough stuff, right? Because he had,
Probably, but still, I would would have taken a second to at least. He had the unmovable, he had the fate foreseen.
yeah,
he cannot play
can't
those on
play
command and conquer.
Yeah, so he had only 2
Right.
cards to block with, and that's
Right.
command and conquer's damage, and then he had +3 from the Bramble Spark.
Yes, so he came in for 10 and he could only block 6.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
So Briar
Yep.
taking it to the semis.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
All right.
We are gonna see if we can get a top 8 distribution cover.
Yeah.
And so we can give you guys a view on how the top 8 looks like, and start preparing for the semis, and also get some information on how it looks like for the other quarterfinalists.
Yes. So we will see when we are back. But I guess we are gonna have a little bit of a break to just
Recompose.
yeah
After this
recompose,
game.
try to find the right information and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll be with you soon.
Bye.
Ciao.
All right, we're back.
We have a guest appearance.
Hello, guys.
We have Niklas with us. You were in the top 8.
We're in the top 8, faced off against Tobias. We're going to see on stream here now. It went his way by me sitting here.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons.
We are gonna jump over to the gameplay. We once again have problems with our life counter. I see in chat that someone asks about the name of this channel. I think that we just wanted to take a name that was like very clear what we're gonna do. The idea with this channel is just to upload games from around the Nordics. But we should definitely talk to the other FAB Nordic channel and make sure that there is no confusion or collab. Who knows? We'll see. But it's not intended to steal anyone's name. Absolutely not. We just wanted it to be clear. All right, let's jump over to the game.
Into something that can be noted as a rematch from the finals in the Swedish National Championship. It was, that time it went Christopher's way, but let's see how it's going now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to find the right things here.
Here we go.
And there we go. So we can see the life counter to their left. We have to live with that.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Yep. Okay, so...
Shane, turn 1, Soul Shackle 1 should be.
Yep.
Question if it's round 2, because they already seem to have one card in banished here.
Oh. Yeah, they were very keen on starting.
Definitely.
They asked like a second ago. And
quick first turns. So this matchup here, Tobias can be noted playing the hero called Oldhim in the new Star of the Show skin. So it's a very, I don't know if you're in a deck list, but he has a very defensive Starvo build.
Yeah.
Can for sure say like, by most certainty, his game plan will not be to try to raise chain or anything. If he gets tap on mid game, he will try to disrupt that, sure, but he's going to try to fatigue him. Is my strong guess of a game plan.
So in the other semifinals table, we have the Briar player Albert that we just saw on stream that is going up against the other Shane player we had in the stack today. So it's going to be a Runeblade against a potential Runeblade final or a Starvo.
yeah. So then the question is Starvo the hero we needed and deserved that is fighting all the evil Runeblades, or is Starvo the evil Starvo that is being fought by all the heroic Runeblades? Who knows? Okay.
Morion Skies into an Hollow-Rights from Banished.
Yep.
Giving it the go again and on hit.
Yeah, and I think that on our end we need to be a little bit more quiet now because less people are around, so we don't leak out sound. They are playing in another room, but I think they are mostly distracted by Henrik right now. We can see in Tobias' cam here taking pictures.
So coming in with Rosetta here for follow-up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this game is going to be a lot of mitigating damage early game, and then it's going to start when Christopher hits like Soul Shackle 5 and onwards.
Yeah, now early it's going to be trying to... It's be really hard for Christopher to get anything through. The Guardian zipped up with Crown and Shield, going to have such efficient those ones trying to get around. And he is on Arcane Barrier 1 in the shoes only, Rosetta coming in there, but using the Crown as the second Arcane Barrier to block both Arcane incoming from Shane. It's usually just the Rosetta coming for 2, some Rune Chants. Can see Vexing Malice coming as a second one, but not the common choice. A lot is going to come down to the later turns when Soul Shackle 5-6, when it gets a lot of gas. Can he chain out the Eclipse being the big anti-fatigue card to have the really explosive turns, and how Tobias can handle that one?
So this is going to be the fatiguiest game we have to date, I believe.
Yeah, most probably. And I still think that's the right, like, if you can fatigue, you should try to fatigue against Shane.
For sure.
Yeah, it's a very scary thing to do on the other hand, because setting yourself in a fatigue plan, you're setting yourself in the backseat kind of.
Yeah.
putting the Shane player on like, okay, I'm gonna have minimal interaction with you, and it's up to you to try to string the game plan together. And being the kind of how it's using his soul shackles to banish cards and getting them as extra resource, it's probably the deck at the moment that's highest on the pitch stack skill, so to say. He's gonna try to set up for the later turns, so he gets, when he draws his final hands, he has a lot of resources, and the cards banished will be a lot of blooded card, being the gas he needs.
And I know that Christopher has been practicing his pitch stacking. He won the Swedish championship last year, but then he has become a father, so
time is rough.
Kids to take care of, but he's starting to get into the meta again.
We are going to see a belittle reveal, which means that whatever he put in the pitch stack from until this point is going to be scrambled upon.
I was about to say too, but Christopher's famous last words is, I just play cards that lets me shuffle my deck and I don't have to think about the pitch stacking.
Yeah, but it's on 2 cards. Like revealing it now, it gives a lot of resources, and being only 3 turns in, there's not many cards pitch stacked. And if he is not happy what he's been ending up stacking into it,
for sure,
it's highly likely he can just get them in and resetting it. It's kind of quite common to see Shane players around Soul Shackle 5 play belittles without revealing anything very deliberate.
I mean, it's still...
but it's still a yellow belittle as well. So it's coming for 3 total now with the +1 from our war.
I mean, it's a go again card that has a plus. There's probably going to be more cards that has pluses this turn. Art of War, such a good card.
Yeah, really card giving you the options to do so many things. This case he banished and drew along with the plus. But for later turns we're trying to get those bounding demigons out. It can most common come down giving the go again to allow to string the super wide turns out.
And as we said in Andre's
Dumble been with some of that? Yep.
No, as we said in Andre's match earlier, like the most explosive Shane turns is usually when you have the double Art of War, so you can start doing really crazy shenanigans. Yeah,
those can be a lot in the success of the Shane player here. We're going to talk the RNG side is how many of the Art of Wars is going to be banished. That is such a huge resource, giving him the flexibility he needs to string those super big turns together. So we see the first time we played. This is first time we see, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's still 2 in the deck. You know, something boosting us up here. So it's a power 12 coming in. Will Tobias finally leak some damage? But he ended up breaking the chains. So it's getting shield value. And just a 5 block. Or no. How silly of me.
But wait, there's more.
Storm's response, it's a red one. So is that the full block done?
Yeah, we're coming in for 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
But now we can't crown, so he's going to have to take 1 arcane at least.
Yeah, he's down to 1 card in hand, right? So he's probably thinking, do we want to crown this one to set up the next turn blocking more, or blocking the 2 now?
Yeah, I think Tobias is on a full fatigue game plan here.
Yeah.
So throw everything.
And there's not too much on hits. He has to save the crown for the extra block on. So taking the 2 block when he has the shot. And Tobias shouldn't have like a big thing to play around for him here now is strategically is vexing invert existence.
Yeah.
The card that will look in the opponent's graveyard and banish attack and a non-attack.
Yeah.
So he's going to see Tobias is going to do the best he can to not get any non-attack actions down into his graveyard. As a Guardian, he will have the options for shields and crown to pitch them instead and still block damage. Because otherwise you're just enabling a card that otherwise is just dead for him.
Yeah.
We haven't seen an invert existence yet. They're very common in Shane in the anti-fatigue setup.
And the problem is that if Tobias gets hit by by 2 arcane damage from that source, and then 2 arcane damage from the sword, and
Yep.
can only block out 3 of those, that means that the creepers can stay for a turn. And that can be
Very true. Then it's
horrible.
Yeah, just giving a sword an extra action point. That.
Yep.
Another belittle, going to find a minnow.
Yes,
Here we go again.
Shuffle that pitch stack.
Yep.
Who needs it?
It's a red one, so gonna go in for 3. And we have an oaken all ready to be blocked. Block with the spineless.
It's
No,
such a.
crippling.
Yeah,
I mean, in most other matchups, sitting across the star, when you see him blocking with Oakens and the big attacks coming in there, we're seeing the crippling crush air block as well, then you will be quite happy.
Yeah.
This is very not much the case here. He's never really counting at the moment to cast any of them. Would Shane take a full turn off, just like building up some Blood Debt cards, just building up the gas? We have seen a Time Snap Potion, he ended up pitching that one. To just build the super big turns. Then he is putting Tobias on the option. Do you have a good hand? The Oldhim has, or Starvo, has the options to disrupt the hand back.
Yeah.
So even though he wanna set up the super combo turns, squish them together, he do not want to give him too much leeway.
Pitching a staunch, playing a staunch.
Pitch blue to play red. Sounds good.
Coming with Shadow of Urser.
Banishing the Riftbind.
2 go again if you banish the card.
Yeah, we still haven't shackled yet, so... Or?
No, I don't think so.
How did it have go again on the...
That's a very good question. We probably shackled. It's getting late, okay.
Yeah, how many matches have you guys casted now?
5.
Yeah.
6. This is the 6th.
Yeah.
No, this is the 7th.
7th,
God, I can't even count.
No.
This
It
is
was
the
5 round
7th match
4.
of the day, and you did not cast this first,
Yeah, so-
right? You
So
started
4
from
plus 2.
town 2,
Yeah.
so 6.
Block the 1 arcane and take the rest.
Getting some
32,
damage
32.
too.
But we're
32.
gonna take some blood debt here.
Yeah.
He's really stacking up that blood debt churn. He's not actively playing them out. Which is
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, being Tobias is not likely at all to start counter aggroing here. There's really no downside to taking the blood debt, because what's going to win Tobias the match is if Shane's deck runs out. Then Tobias can be on 3, you can be on
Another Art of War in hand.
another Art of War, yeah. Christopher is on 3 on 30, it will not matter, will not be able to do any damage, so it's just survival mode.
Yep.
Probably checking how many Art of War played. If we are not wrong, that should be the second.
He does have a Blizzard in hand, so he could
So it's banish,
cause some
draw.
disruption here.
Seeing that, yep. So if he chooses go again for the Art of War, trying to string something together, that Blizzard can really put forcing
Some
exchange
breaks.
play. Yeah, some breaks on it, forcing him to rethink his turn. Probably now trying to string together everything, depending what he gets to draw from the Art of War, what's his best turn. But those 2 lost resources is huge as a Shane player. We'll see what... He did not put the +1 counter on, so we're going to guess it's the go again he gave from it.
Yeah, an interesting thing here is that Christopher has chosen to go in with Husk
Oh, right.
and
Yeah,
not Etherweave.
that's a very good observation.
Old school cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the Husk is a good card against Starvo, but not if Starvo is trying to fatigue you. Then the Etherweave is just extra resources. Husk will do nothing in this matchup, most likely.
Unless you take too much damage from Blood Debt yourself and it goes into your banish zone and starts damaging you. So negative.
Double negative. We're pitching a leader charge into a leader charge.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
So-
it's the... Oh, what's it called?
I can't say what it is.
Oh no,
Is it
it's
a howl?
No.
It's an attack.
Great question.
Is it a Void Wraith? Yeah, it's
That's
a Void Wraith. Yeah.
Okay. So now he's building up his action points here. He's giving the Void Death and go again from the Art of War, and the Leader Child gives him an action point as well. Suddenly that Blizzard we thought could be really disruptive will not do too much. I mean, we will stop the second action point from the go again, but he will as well really already have the action point from lead the charge.
I like Christopher's face right
now. Gonna guess he's counting and recounting his turns, trying to find the optimal line of play here. Because with Chain, usually you draw your 4-card hands, your arsenal, you have your 5-card hand. With Chain, you also have your banish to play from. So Christopher started this turn with a 10-card hand and trying to find the line through those ones, which is the optimal one. What resources does it need to save for the coming 2 turns, and what will leak damage through now.
Yep.
He still have 2 action points remaining. He's going to use one of them on this Rosetta.
Yeah, coming for the 2/2 and no arsenal at the moment, so he will not be able to block all of the arcane. So we already have pitched 1, so that one should be, blocked by the Naldrum, taking 1.
Yeah.
And the physical spinal crush blocking it out.
Does Christopher have cards in hand?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, that seems to have been a turn.
Yeah.
Soul Shackle 5, so yeah.
But he does have 1 more action point, so and he has 1 pitch. But he did use Chain after that Rosetta, so that was what cleared out the Chain link or combat Chain. And here comes Blizzard.
The Chain link. The combat Chain.
Yeah, so that should be stopping the go again, or resources left, but fully blocking it.
Yeah.
4 blood up taken, and
but that's a good banish zone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he has some gas there. He's most likely he's waiting for banish of the eclipse. Not seeing it there, but it was a Hull from Beyond, or no, ghostly. What's the name of it? The card.
Ghostly Visit.
Ghostly Visit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher is really building up a big banish zone here.
Mm-hmm.
He's not afraid going down in life total here.
He doesn't need to be, right?
No.
He's
because when his deck runs out, if he's on 20 or if he's on 2 or 40 even, it will not matter from that point. Then it will just be coming cold hammers that he cannot block. But the Ursa is a player that can allow him to push a lot of damage through. Because one thing Starvo, like the Guardians, struggle with compared to some other classes is like a lot comes down in the fatigue matchup to how to handle the Ursa. It's like the ultimate late turn fatigue plays coming super wide turn, and that 6 power minion or ally that stays on the board and attacks turn after turn. Guardian has no option to handle it from a 0-card hand. He will need to safeguard arsenal cards to take it, which means it's going to be a 6 power or more attack and probably a blue to pitch for it, which is it go. But that means he needs to somewhere now save 2 cards. And that's going to mean it takes a lot of damage. So his answer turns is most likely take a lot of the damage that turn and swing back and kill it. Yep. Which he just needs to stay very, very high. I mean, 31 now against Soul Shackle 5. We're going to see how this turn goes. Going to go to 6 on this. But you're going to need to keep it very high. Other classes trying to fatigue can go down a bit lower. If you can arsenal a response, say Prism can have the Wartune Herald Arsenal and a Tunic resource to send it, then you can still block your full hand. Here's coming another Belittle. Did he choose to search on that one? Yes, he did right. So he's not confident in his piss stuck at the moment at all. He's just...
It's solo from here on out.
Yeah, he's just pulling the extra resources. He needs them to use the cards he has at his disposal rather than trying to set up some perfect planned hypothetical turn.
But I mean, he's stacking up his banish quite heavily, so he does have the...
I mean, if you already have all the cards banished, then you need to plan to get them banished. That's...
That's also a strategy.
Yeah, for sure. So we're on Soul Shackle 6 now. It's going to be like 6, 7, and 8 is going to be this game. And we'll see if
Yes, Age should be the one he empties his deck on. Yep. So come down to these couple of turns. Even to the life total looks very high. It's what happens now that's going to be deciding it all. If Tobias stays high or if it crossovers things together, the 20-30 damage turns. So we're gonna see in next. Seeing not super much in this one. It's probably gonna try to leak some damage through here now. Probably the next one is gonna be the big turn. Can you see an Art of War in hand? Seeing an Eclipse banished. Probably gonna use the boots then, trying to get it all out, but it's gonna come down to. There's we're seeing the Minnowism pitched, the resources got, so now it's coming in for a 7 here. Attacking that breakpoint. It's usually uncomfortable to block, but Guardians have the tools for it. So he has broken the chain once. It should be coming in the shield. It's a turn timber coming in.
Blocking 6? Or is more? No, 6.
Yeah, seems to just take the one with the shield available. Okay, he's seeing another threat coming in. He thinks is the shield is going to be bigger on. Probably going to bring the shield in against the Rosetta, pumping up to 2 to get a 2 block out of it, using the resources in his pitch, because then it can remove Rune Chant with 1, removing 1 Arcane, taking the resource from the Tunic and using that one to block the shield up to 2.
Yep.
Leaking only 1 through there with no additional card from hand.
Yep.
So leaking only 2 damage that turn. 2 damage through and Soul Shackle 6. That does not sound good for Christopher on the other hand. So
No,
Yeah.
ideal would have been to...
And
Yeah.
this is the thing, now Tobias got to Arsenal card,
yep.
and that can be a card that can solve Cursor.
Yes. So we're going to see now if he chooses. Oh, there's
Yes,
the
that's
Art of War banished. That was not what they wanted to see. But yes, as I said, if he now can get around not using Crown, but there's decent amount of hits, so it's there's some gas,
we're missing
but
here, right? Eclipse.
Eclipse is nowhere to
it's
be
in
seen. He's got it's in hand,
Mm.
and he should have. Do you have any? What's the Shadow of Ursurs to banish it? Don't think he has any in the banish zone at least. So he's probably then he's gonna end up pitching it, setting up for the next.
Yeah.
So let's see now. Did we see anything? Did we see anything more in his hand than the Eclipse?
No. It's too hard to see,
Yeah.
but we...
So this was the Shadow Shield 6.
I
so
see a
it's,
Vexing Malice too.
yeah,
Probably a blue one.
probably a blue, which is gonna need his resources to string this together.
And a really good card to come up later in the game too, when your opponent is on low life total and don't have Arcane Barrier. But don't think it's gonna do that much in this game, except giving the resources. Okay, so it's a time snap potion
Time
in there
snap.
too. 2 times.
Two time snap. Those he would have liked to have out on the table now.
Because I think he is having trouble getting the go against now.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
getting to the Eclipse.
Yes. So I'll start it out with the Bonefold.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah.
Because then he gets to banish and draw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got Eclipsed, banished, handled. Step 1. Step 2, find 6 Blood Depth cards to play. They are 6 cards in his banish zone, so it's rather in this case about the go against and the action points to do it.
And right now we don't have a single mover in skies, we don't have a leader charge, we don't have...
No, and
We have Spellbound
he has
Creepers, but
one Howl from Beyond. Was the card?
Yes,
He has
yes.
2 Howl from Beyonds.
that can be solved with Spellbound Creepers, but I don't think it's enough.
Yeah,
going.
you can give us 1 action point with that. So Void Wraith just naturally comes out from. We'd go again on the Shackle.
So question is if he's trying to set up for his next turn and try to get a time snap potion out so he can actually successfully get that range he needs. But I think that's his only option.
At 29 damage is a lot too.
Yes, there's...
So try to put as much pressure as possible from this round out and set up the next.
Yeah, no, this would be where we would like to be able to just go, but...
But if you don't have the cards to do it, it's
No,
tricky.
yeah,
But it's using a lot of blue, so
yes, that's
he's still gonna eat through a lot of Tobias' hand. 2 Hull from Beyonds, for example, is +6 damage for
Yep.
1 attack. So, and he does have creepers on top of that. So,
mhm.
with the resources to play around with this, it's not over, even if it's not looking super good.
Yeah, and
think-
if we can force out, I mean, Tobias is going to be probably very aware of the creepers here at the moment, trying to mitigate all the arcane damage he can.
Yeah.
But there's not too much coming if we see Rosetta and Rune Chant is very easy for him to do.
Yeah.
It should be very easy for him to handle as long as just hold on to that crown.
I wonder if pitching Vexing Malice as the first card to pitch was the right call, though. Because you could have come in with Rosetta, Tobias would have crowned and pitched, and then you could have finished this turn with a Vexing Malice. Sure, the go again is not there, but you could have double creeper turn for that.
Yeah, that would have allowed you to force through the spell bounce to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's building the Rune Chant, is playing out Time Snap.
Yep.
So he's committing now to. Oh, okay, there comes the spell bounce, and he plays the second Time Snap with them. Okay, committing in the resources. For the shoes now to gain the guaranteed action point for next turn with 1. Interesting, yeah. But then he's suddenly. I mean, he has having the plan here to having the absolutely huge blowout turn as a goal.
Yeah.
Tobias does now, on the other hand, have 3 cards in hand for his turn, and he's like, okay, not even swinging hammer. It's just. He's saying it does not matter. What's matter here is what's going to be banished and what can you string together. Yeah.
Find only 1.
Bounding, yeah, Howl and Shadow Furser.
Shadow is good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, this is a lot of damage. But is it 29 minus 12 minus potentially?
You still have the Crater Fists up as well.
I mean, so we have at least 2 extraction points from the Time Snaps. We have our Shadow Furser having its own go again very easily.
Yeah.
See what they can bring out more, and there's some howls, so should be able to get something going.
So brain power activated as we're trying to calculate
Yeah.
if we have enough.
Yeah, as a non-chain player, this is really hard to evaluate. If you would stick the cards from the table from this, I would be worried. Because from this, it's the potential of damage here is huge. So now we'll see how much can he leak out through this. Because
It looks like he has a Captain's Call in hand as well. That's another
another action point.
And also, to be fair, yes, as a non-chain player sitting against this, but Tobias has been practicing a lot against Andre, who is probably the best chain player in Sweden.
Yeah, I mean, Tobias has been practicing a lot in general, and he knows Chain is. He has been seeing Starvo and Chain as the 2 big threats coming into this. So he's been playing games. He knows his game plan. He knows the lines.
Yeah.
He probably the best at predicting what the Chain plan is going to do for a non-Chain player. Would not surprise me if that's the case.
The interesting thing with Time Snap Potion is that it's an action, so you need to break the chain to use it, which means that shield can actually.
Yeah, I mean that's probably if he's going in on it, he should break the Time Snap Potion before starting doing anything else, because just gaining the action point is not something you need to do. Yep. Like you can react when you're down to 0 actions to gain 1 back, but you can just bank them up now.
Yeah, but that means you need to calculate all of this now.
Yes, so now there he broke the second Time Snap Potion, so he's up to his 3 action points. He's starting to see a line to choose. But lying out the different options he has here now should probably be resulting in.
I mean, he needs to play at least 1 card from Banished, because otherwise he dies.
We are on some high blood depth levels here.
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blood-depth cards in
12 blood-depth cards, and we can among them see the husk being there now.
Yeah.
Not providing its otherwise huge value in the block 6.
Yeah.
It's gotten the... but it's, so most likely hasn't found space in his sideboard to add in the either Iron Weave, which otherwise would have given him 2 extra resources for a turn like this.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the better choice if you're fatigued. But if you're expecting more aggressive matchups, he has been facing down Briars and stuff here today, so then the Husk is very formidable piece of equipment.
Tobias is in full brain power mode.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out there to not just keep. I mean, you're like trying to figure out here what is it he needs to spend his blocks on. A turn like this, he's gonna leak damage. But is there any scary on hits left? Try and figure out what do I need to prioritize, or is it just effective blocking? Do I need to keep the card for the Urser? Is it coming, or will it stop short and having Tobias find himself sitting with 2 cards on hand, leaking unnecessary damage? So we see double pitch for...
okay. Double howl.
Double howl.
Yeah.
That's 2 easy blood depth cards paid, having their own go again. Shackle up.
Shackle up. Going in with the Riftbind.
Coming with the Riftbind, so it's...
+2 from the non-attack actions. +1 from,
11
from
right?
each. Yeah.
Yep.
Huge damage. But if you're 29, 11 is not super scary. And a rune chant with it from last turn.
Yeah.
And the shackle, so it has go again. So he still has 3 action points remaining after this one.
Yeah, being 3 blood depth cards played already now, playing 3 more should be a walk in the park now. He has 2 cards in hand, it looks like. He pitched 2.
One of them.
Captain's Call is one of them.
Unless he pitched that one, and I can't really see what he's pitched.
No, do not see from here either. But it should have been 2 blue cards being the 2 costs played.
So we're crowning and shielding.
Crowning and shielding and blocking with 6 more.
Oh, yeah.
So we're blocking 10, taking 1.
Yep.
Or 3.
6, 7, blocking 8 from 11, taking 3. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The Guardian cards are good, but they do not block 4 on their attacks at least.
I appreciate Christopher's a little counter on Eclipse there.
Yeah, fair enough. That's 3 cards, 3 more to go.
1 on Hollow Rise is going to be able to put 1 hole back into his stack.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not a lot of cards left in that deck.
No.
It's going to be able to draw up some.
Needs to pay 1 resource for the Mr. Whooper Jones. Yes, he did.
He did, yeah. He was on 2 after.
Yeah.
Last right.
Hello, Ben. Thank you. We're a bit tired right now. But we borrowed Niklas, who is not as tired. He's just been playing
all the games you've been casting. Absolutely. No tired from that.
All right.
So we're seeing Tobias blocked with 2, pitched 1, so he should be having 1 card left in hand now, right? So 1 card if it's want to save that one out of arsenal for the handling the Urser, but they will not be able to do it on the 1 card, so all damage that comes now, it will be more or less just damaging. Comes from the 2. Did he do the banish on it? Yeah, he still has 2 action points, so he should have banished something to gain.
Here comes the dice place.
Yeah, helping us out there trying to figure out with all the pluses what actually is going on.
I mean, they can take away the dice from the things on the combat chain that's already been resolved. That's not as interesting. But
we just want to calculate how much damage we can do. It's
no, this is just Christopher wanting to be right in I need more dice. So he can use his own dice too on top of this. Another unhallowed.
But I'm a bit concerned about the pitch right now because he shouldn't have any pitch left at this point. He paid 4 for the Howl. He
Yeah.
has Riftbind and on Hollow. That should be 2, so that should be all of his 6. So
Yeah.
we shouldn't have any pitch left when it comes to him.
No, he
Oh,
played.
I
Oh,
see.
yeah. Yes, he's one off. It's very true. Yeah, he's one off. It's very true. Erika,
Yeah.
if you...
Our runner here. Go out and
Yeah, so Erika is
make a
a
judge call.
level 1 judge and is not judging today, but...
Nobody is should be able to check in on them or send our head judge on them here.
Hey again, Sophie. Welcome back. And Erika saves today.
Goes one more look on the hand.
60.
There we go.
See Urser. And
Whoa!
Eclipse is played. Urser is in play. Do you have an action point left on that one? I did not follow on the last one. He has a counter on his hero. So we can swing in with those 6 juicy damage as well. He's
so
counting on my blood damage it's going to take.
He had 3 action points when he popped his 2 potions.
Yeah.
Then he soul shackled the
Yeah.
Riftbind, so he should have 1 left.
Let's
Right?
go again from the Shadow of Urser.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
So it's coming in, swinging for the 6. They're ending the turn, taking the bias down to 10.
But now he's going to take a lot of blood.
Yeah, did I miss this? No, he has 2 cards left. Yeah, okay.
That's 8 total he's going to take.
Yeah, I was taking 8 total. And with the 2 cards in less, Tobias' hand should be an attack and a pitch for it. Yep.
Yep.
So he, a lot of the damage.
Lived.
Yeah, so he took.
But we still have a lot
Whoop.
of damage coming in here, and
Yeah.
it's going to be a Howl.
Yep.
Coming back here
So
from
that's the final card banished.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of juice coming into this round as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but being down on 4 life now,
Yeah, he needs to win now.
he needs to win this turn or he will kill himself from the blood depths. And going
what do
by
we
an
have here?
average hand blocking 12, being it guardian, he has no crown, so has not really the 5-card hand to play with in that way. But Christopher needs to present at least 22 damage to get through this, and we have a lot of armor left now, or a lot.
2, 3.
3 in the gloves, 1 in the tunic,
Yeah.
and the resource from the tunic, which will convert to the shield
1+
or
block on the shield.
arcane.
Yeah.
Are we
So
double
what-
howling again? Yes.
Yeah. This is gonna come down to the ability to
Soul
give
Shackle.
go again on cards.
Yeah, beginning with the Soul Shackle, the easiest one out of them. Going to start with a big swing.
Not swing big.
Not swing big, not a brute up for us here now.
No.
But a Shadow Brute, maybe.
Oh yeah, can we please get us
Shadow Brute Chain. That's-
LSS James if you're watching this?
Shane bound by brute.
No, we just need a Levia card that can hit from Banished Zone for 8 for 2.
He's committing the tunic here. He's going to use the pitch to count for the rams.
Yeah.
And a 3 block in the back.
Mhm.
And another 3 block to go.
So 3 from armor, 1 from the shield.
Yeah.
For
And the stomach on top of it. He's committing a lot of block here.
yeah.
But Tobias knows this matchup
Yeah.
like the back of his hand. I think that he...
1
This is
resource
one
is
he has
left.
played a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1. It's only 1 card left on there. Committed. Committed 2 from hand and 1 pitch. Yeah, should be 1.
And
I'm
then
not
we
He
have
has to
missing
pay
anything
3
here.
for the Seeping Shadow.
Yeah.
The Seeping Shadow.
Oof. Yeah, it's a very expensive card, but it's plus and go again. Coming in
Yeah.
with a bounding.
Do we have any cards left? We have 1 card left. We have 3 block.
Yeah, you
And
need
1
to
pitch.
break the chain for that, so it's getting shield value now. That's a lot huge.
Looking for
Yeah.
5.
Bounding came up how too much? Was it on? Was only on 5. Oh, we spent the resource on a rune shot. That's not a good sign.
This
That's
could have
2
been a
resource.
mistake by Christopher because I think he could have played the Seeping Shadow in the start of the turn and that could have stayed around because you need to play Seeping on a 0-cost card, I believe.
Yeah.
So then he could have played the 1-cost card, Seeping wouldn't
Yeah.
have hit it, and then
Mm,
come in with a
so
0-cost card
it's-
and he wouldn't have broken the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met a Shane
Unfortunate.
player in the calling that chained 3 different cards that gave go again with different conditions and then played out his turn
Yes,
without having to
that's
break
the
the
beauty.
chain. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see then what triggers on what, taking him down to 5.
Right, and there we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Christopher dies of his own blood debt.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic.
Shane.
Classic Shane.
Oh, there we go. So we're gonna have a Starve in the finals
Yeah.
against a Runeblade of sorts.
Some sort, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think we got any word on that one yet. The Briar versus.
I'm trying to decipher Henrik's writing, but I can't decipher what he's trying to
That note
communicate.
talks about this. Yeah. This does not mention either of the other 2 semifinalists, so,
No, so we don't
he's
know.
probably turning it into something else than what we are trying to.
But we know it's
figure-
either a
decide
Briar
from
or
it.
another Shane that Tobias is going to meet in the finals. Let's figure that out.
Yeah.
Let's have a short break and be back with you soon with an exciting final to go.
See you guys.
Almost.
Soon.
See you guys. We're back.
Woo! Finals!
Yep.
We have a new face on the stream.
Yep.
So this is Niklas all the way from Costa, right?
Yep.
So apparently we have Albert Schutt in the finals, who's also from Costa, dear friend from Niklas. So we thought it would be great to have some inside tells on what we're going to see here in the finals.
Yeah. We just need to fix some names here. So
it's going to be Briar and Starvo in the finals. Not the best matchup for Briar in this meta.
It's a tricky match, sure. Their record for this weekend is 3-0 to beat Tobias into Albert. So Albert for sure is the underdog.
So what's it going to take for Albert to have a chance here?
To play like me? No, we practiced a lot in New Jersey. Me, Albert, and Tobias rented an Airbnb together. I had way better record into Tobias's Starvo than Albert had for some reason.
Were there any differences in your deck at all, or?
More of a play pattern difference, I think. I managed to get Crown working. Tobias, Albert doesn't. But I think Albert has it, unless Starvo does Starvo things.
Nice.
Which part of the Starvo thing? Because we know Tobias is a very defensive type of setup, also from his sideboarding and also on his deck, but primarily in his playstyle.
Yep.
As he's coming from an Oldhim background, he loves to play that all fatiguey type of games.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. He often jokes about playing Oldhim with the Starvo skin. So yeah, for sure, it's a lot better matchup. It's a lot more fun to watch and a lot more enjoyable.
So here we have it. We have Tobias playing on the lower end and Albert playing on the northern end.
Yep. Yeah, and this is gonna be interesting. I think it depends very much, as you guys say. Like,
did we have the picture of the reels coming up to this finals? Maybe we can.
yeah, we showed it a little bit just before this, but
Ah.
we can jump. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. There we go.
So we managed to get 2 Briars in the finals. We have 2 Starros, 1 old school Bravo, and 2 Shades.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually a very spread top 8 from what I've seen. Starvo and Shane is dominating the field all around the world. Last weekend, Shane managed to get to 912 League Legend points, and Starvo hit 1250 or something like that. So yeah, this is more diverse than what I've seen around the world.
Yeah, and all of those points irrelevant because it's that Living Legend point for Leviah that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taiwan, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that list is insane. I love that. It's just random 2-cost attacks that swings for 6 and you can pummel them. Like that's the list. Have you checked the deck list?
No. I've driven.
Bonkers.
Like there is no reason to play Leviah. You can play Reiner in that list. You can play sure. There's not a lot of heroes that.
Isn't there one or couple of shadow cards that only Leviah can play?
Yeah, there's 3 of them. You can exchange
that's like
those.
The only reason
Yeah. Yep.
So remind me, is Tobias or Albert having the highest seed going into this final?
Tobias was
4-1.
yeah, so he was place number 3, and Albert was place number 5. So
Okay.
Tobias should be the higher seed.
Yeah. And here we go, the fist bump.
So with that in account, who would start? Albert starts, I believe.
Yeah, Tobias probably tell Albert to start.
Yeah. I mean, starting as Briar is quite okay. You can set up those Embodiment of Lightning and set up an arsenal.
Yeah.
We do see the Aetherweed coming up.
Yeah, I was about to comment on that. I personally wouldn't. I'll play Crown of Seed. Albert doesn't. It's the only change we do between our decks. But I would never run either Ironweave into Starvo because I think the resources from Tunic is better. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Because you assume the game will go longer than where you will get more value out of the Tunic rather than the Aetherweave at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, creating a rune chant and passing arsenal and
Creating the rune chant, the
The
white
one.
bordered rune chant. Okay. It's a little nice swing of evergreen.
It's a standard 7 arsenal.
Yeah. Now we have our tournament organizer sneaking around with a camera again.
Yeah, and Albert plays a Sonata for 0.
Thank you, Henrik.
He picked up an Lightning Strike.
Which is not a bad card to get for free.
No, it's a very good card. Especially since Sonata makes half of the embodiment of lightning.
Yeah.
So you can play like that. If he has another non-attack, the
And if
Lightning
you
Strike
have
is great.
less life, you also have a go again on Scar for a Scar.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
What did Tobias pitch for him?
Arcane?
No?
No, he took the Arcane.
Yeah, he pitched for...
The Sonata Arcane.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Doing the seeds.
And there you see our tournament organizer taking some pictures.
Catch us on Facebook later.
Yeah.
Shield is coming in as well.
Yep.
As Scar for Scar has go again, so there's going to be more coming.
Yep.
That all-important embodiment token.
And Tobias knows this very well. He puts in shield in the first attack because he knows if Albert wants to break the combat chain and play a non-attack action to gain go again for the Lightning Strike, he needs to break it, and then it's super valuable.
Decides to take the 3.
Yep.
Yeah, that damn shield has blocked a lot of damage this day.
Something like the strike to finish things off.
Yeah, why not?
Well, depends if he gives go again and wants to play whatever is in his arsenal, but doesn't seem like it. So he's coming in with a 7 there.
Yep.
Nice big turn here from Albert.
But Tobias has a full grip.
Yeah.
So here comes the Star Wars shenanigans.
Yeah.
Doodle 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 doo.
And that's...
Double fist token, come in at your 11. God.
yeah, so...
Dominated, fused token all. You're gonna discard. No, not discard. You're gonna put 2 cards from hand on the bottom of your deck.
I mean, for those who watched earlier today, Albert clawed his way back from being crippling crushed into crippling crushed into crippling crushed.
For
so
sure, that was insane. He balled his way back from 5 health against the 20 LP
bravo.
old school Bravo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, we have our heroes wrong here again.
Well, it's a room blade. Close enough.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
So we do this. Oh no, that's the
Not
wrong
that
one.
one.
There we go.
The other one. Alright, so we're gonna commit to blocking the frostbite, so we're not gonna have that frostbite token on our end. Albert says no.
Mm-hmm.
But I did lose 2 cards from the Oaken.
Yeah.
Taking 11. Gorganian Tom is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we won't see a rabble into Gorganian.
Ah, that was so good.
That's the best thing that happened this week. this week, this day.
Oh, wow.
Probably week, yeah, sure.
What a week. Is that a double channel like Frigid in hand?
I mean, that would suck.
It is a double channel like Frigid in
Yeah.
hand. Wow.
Yeah, the channel...
Again, with another Frost card and Earth card, it looks like.
yeah.
No, is that a Bramble? Maybe.
No,
No.
Tobias doesn't play Bramble.
No. What's it called? Anywho, a Earth card.
Go Värmland.
Yeah.
Parenthesis, Albert. Yes.
So, Captain's Call giving +2 to the Exude, as we already get the embodiment of lightning that gives go again to the next attack, aka Exude.
Yep.
We can't play any defense reaction on this stack, but we don't have any in hand, so all good.
Yeah. This is an exciting game, but
So it's taking 4, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see some starving after this. Tunic? No?
Yeah.
Didn't I see a pulse?
Oh yeah.
No.
Well, it is a pulse, but
Yeah. It's just a small little spinal.
was it 9 or 11?
9.
9.
9 crush.
Yeah.
He deals 4 more damage. Albert's card loses and can't go again.
But it does have an embodiment of Earth, so he could potentially a good block here.
A 4 block.
Grasp. And he does have Hellas Health, so Skull Cap is active.
Yes.
And Aetherweed, okay.
Yeah.
That's 6.
And there we see the good thing with Etherweave. It stays after doing this.
Couldn't do that with Tunic.
I mean, you can, but it won't
Ooh,
stay.
the Force of Nature play.
Oh,
Fused,
hello.
+1 to the next attack, and
Yeah.
draw a card on hit. No Channel Lake Frigid in sight, though. That one is non-active yet.
Okay.
What do we do with this Enlightened Strike, though? We draw a card.
Yeah.
He's contemplating it.
That's a card draw happy hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means he might be committing the Snapdragons in order to keep this flow going.
Yep.
But he's going to force some huge blocks here for avoiding the
Yep.
Force of Nature draw.
For sure. Is 6 a uncomfortable breakpoint for Tobias? Since he blocks 1 with Crown, 1 with Shield, and then... No, he commits some 2 block cards anyway, so...
Yeah. Starvo lost a lot of his blocking power when all of his touch went
Yeah.
out.
Right.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Everything is right in this world.
Yeah. That's a lightning press.
So he's forcing that card draw. Interesting.
Yep.
Good job.
The embodiment is very important in this matchup.
For sure. He's going to activate Aetherweave.
Yep.
Interesting. Getting 2 pitch. Breaking the chain. Ooh.
That's an enchanting melody. It's a generic non-attack action. It's an aura. It's when next time he would be dealt damage, you destroy it and instead prevent 4.
Yep.
And at the end of your turn, if you haven't played a non-attack action,
It breaks and
breaks,
goes
right?
away.
Yeah.
Interesting tech. But you also create an embodiment of lightning for next turn, so that's
yes.
a good setup. But we do have a Starvo activated, what is that, Glacial Footsteps?
Yeah.
With 10.
Yep.
Into go again.
So
But he doesn't have more pitch for it, right?
he
For a hammer to come after.
Nope, he's out. He just wants the enchanting melody, because the enchanting melody blocks a hammer, it blocks an Oakenold,
Yeah.
it blocks so much.
It's going to take 4. Go down to 14.
Okay, we'll take 6.
13. Embodiment of Earth breaks. Start a turn. And Crater Fist found its way to
Yep.
heaven.
Okay.
Yep.
Seems pretty good.
Coming in for 4, go again, draw a card on hit.
Yep.
Yep.
Good start.
Should force 1 card and Either
He doesn't have an arsenal, so we can't crown this turn.
exactly,
Yeah, so it's a card and shield.
or card and Crater Fist.
Yeah.
But Tobias really likes to keep his armor.
But Niklas, here's a question for you. Where the hell is Mount Heroic?
Yeah.
Where are the heroics?
Not to be seen.
Missing in action?
Yeah. That's for sure.
Oh, he's overblocking this one hard. He is not
Yeah.
allowing another lightning
Or
press
he
to...
might not have another 3 block.
Oh, because it's 2 blocks, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. But now Crater Fist is gone.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Rambus block, do we fuse it? No,
No.
no
Ooh.
fuse. Let's go...
Ooh.
Nice. So Ravenous Rabble coming in for 4 and 1 arcane from the Brambles block.
Yes.
And Tobias
Yeah.
is not blocking it.
Yeah.
2 and 2.
With 1 card to arsenal. We really like to see those arsenals at the end of each turn. In case you get that Tome of Yendal, you really like to play it.
You mean Briar?
Mm.
Albert doesn't run Tom of Yandal. I
He
think
No,
doesn't.
you mean the
Tom of Harvest.
Tome of Harvest,
yeah.
sorry.
Generally speaking, a card in Arsenal is worth more because you might pull off 4 non-attack
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
the attack. And if you play Channel Mount, it's +3 on the attack. So
A Starboard Breakground here.
that's lethal on the board.
Oh, was it a Starbow activation?
Yep. So it's 9 go again and then hammer.
Yeah. So it's exactly.
Yep.
So now it depends a lot what Albert sits on hand.
I think I see a lightning press.
I do see a lightning press too. You're not gonna block with that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
Tobias knows he needs the arsenal, otherwise Albert might block with 1 card and...
Do we pay for it?
No.
So it's 3?
Yep.
Come on.
Okay.
Yes, it is. I mean,
Yes.
yes.
And that,
We're down on 4. We needed it.
yeah.
Why do we have
I think
2?
Tobias has a sink in hand, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So that's a very, very good card. So can Albert find a non-attack and then just start off with the Exude. He will be a happy, happy guy.
I feel a little bit of Briar biased
Yeah, of course.
over here. Yeah.
I don't understand what you're talking about. What do we see here?
Looks like a staunch as well. And if it is, Tobias will throw his D-reacts across the wall.
Yeah.
Because that was the
It's a sink on his left, right?
Yep.
because that was the conclusion of the New Jersey testing was I removed my D-reacts against Briar because Briar plays Exude.
Yeah. Exude is such a good card.
Yeah, especially when you can bump it up.
Yeah. Imagine if that card were to block for 3 in addition. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I don't think Albert has another non-attack on his hand.
It doesn't
Right,
look like
it's
it.
a
But
lightning
it does have a lightning
surge.
surge. No, a lightning strike.
Yeah,
And then a
lightning
lightning
strike,
surge.
lightning surge.
Yeah.
I don't see what's that card on the back.
Because otherwise you would just slam the non-attack and play.
Yeah.
Exude.
Yes.
Get the embodiment of lightning.
Yeah.
Is the enchanting
Oh,
melody?
yeah. That's
Oh,
the.
What are we doing?
pitching.
How much does melody cost?
2.
It costs 2.
This is spicy.
Yeah.
This is real spicy. I wish we could be more.
This is interesting. Why are we?
Yeah, I think he, in my opinion, he's playing it in the wrong order.
Oh yeah, because now we can actually use the
Exactly.
Yeah.
This might be a mistake.
Yeah, it is.
He should
Yeah.
have forced the exude block for damage and embodiment, and then followed up with a snatch.
But he does not know what to be as it on in hand, so.
But we haven't seen a sync before in the game.
It's very true.
But not more than that. But
I mean, he could have sided them out, and he maybe calculated that he had sided them out.
I think.
Here's the play pattern difference between me and Albert. Albert really likes to go with snatch first. But I would always opt to play the exude first, lock it down, and then snatch to force blocks, because if it doesn't block, you get an arsenal.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Arsenal pass.
Yep.
So he doesn't get an embodiment of Earth. This might be dangerous.
yes, exactly.
Then again, we do have an enchanting melody.
Yeah.
But this is Bind Crush.
Yeah. So we need to block 2.
Yeah.
And that should be fine. Yeah.
It's fine.
I wish everyone at home could see your face right now, because you have like the staunchest face. You're the staunch response.
The staunch response phase.
This is fine. This is fine.
Yeah, you've seen the doggies in the Burning Cafe. You know what I'm talking about. So. Oh yeah, the crush doesn't matter. I will at 4 life. Crush, you die.
On hit effect, you die. GG. Mm-hmm.
That's a 2-block, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We know what happened last time. Someone was on 1 HP against Tobias.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Yes.
he tomes away his exude. That's really spicy.
We're going to talk about this later.
Are you going in the car home together? Yeah.
This will be
I want to be a
discussed.
fly on the wall in the... Okay.
Isn't this like the 4th snatch? No.
Albert plays 6 red snatch in his deck. It's a new tech.
Is this snatch coming in for 5 now because of the Weave Earth? Or
No, Weave Earth only buffs the following or next
Right.
Earth or Elemental.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
With +1 and +1 more if it's fused, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like he plays it here strictly for the lightning.
Yep. Oh.
But it's a
He's
really
not going to Crown of Sea. This is interesting.
no. He has 2 blocks and Crippling Crush. He can't.
Yep. Non-fused.
Yep.
All right. We do get the
Earth. A
Yep.
body.
Earth body.
Yeah.
Mind.
No.
1 HP
No,
is not a
Fredrik.
happy place.
1
Never.
HP is not a happy place against.
Oh.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Coming in for 8.
that's why he didn't crown.
I hate that you can do this.
No,
The
it's
what?
fine.
No, but like, yeah, it's fine. But the fact that like Pulse of Voltaven is Lexi's card,
Oh
right?
God,
So you're
this
not supposed to
is-
boost your weapon with it because
No,
she shoots arrow.
Star is a man of the world. He's in all the. He's in Isenloft. He's in Candlehold. He's in.
He's everywhere.
But mostly in your nightmares.
Tobias is going to take the 4. No question.
Yeah.
And Lightning from Arsenal.
It's probably not gonna take those 4.
If it does.
I don't see if he has the win on hand.
Not sure. I saw a lightning card and an ice card.
No, that's Glacial Footsteps. So it's just a lot of damage. It's 8.
Ah, you're right.
Yep. Oh my god, this game.
GG.
Oh no.
There we have it, folks.
There we do have it indeed.
4-0
Instance
to
doesn't block.
Yeah.
4-0 to Tobias against Albert.
Yeah. Just gonna do a little bit of things, and we will be
Pop
here.
back up.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
What a day.
What
Yeah,
a
what a
day
day.
indeed, and what a game for the finals.
We saw Tobias in the first game of the day, at least on stream.
Yeah.
It was the round 2 against a Reiner, where he clutched him in on 1 HP and then came in with an Art of War finisher.
Yep.
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
And then we saw him against Christopher in the semis,
Yep.
and basically got his way into the finals.
Yeah, and here you have it.
And there we are.
Yes.
Starvo doing Starvo things. Basically.
Indeed. Yeah. I think that is all from us. We need to start packing up here. So Dragon's Lair, which we have been at, can close up for today.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dragon's Lair, for having us today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can maybe have Henrik pop in, say thanks to Henrik, our tournament organizer.
Hello everyone. Thank you for watching the stream. It's been a lovely day with all the players, and I want to thank our casters, all of them, for an amazing job. I heard only good things today, so I'm very happy with you all. You might even get paid.
We're not getting paid.
No.
Are you kidding?
They are not.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to close this up? Say goodbye?
Yeah, thank you for watching, and come to Stockholm to play with us. We love people playing Flesh and Blood, and let's do it with you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.